Okay, let's see. Today is the 6th, so this will be daily love readings from the 6th through the 8th. Okay, 6th through the 8th. I know, shocking, I don't have a t-shirt on. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles just fell out. All right, I like it. Okay, so let's get started. Yeah, I actually got around to unpacking some clothes that I haven't seen in, oh, I don't know, 3 years. So, you know, really current fashions going on here. But it was exciting. It was like playing dress up when I was a kid. I was like, oh, I remember this. Oh, I remember that. All right, let's see. All right, Aries all the way through Pisces. Aries all the way through Pisces for love, please. Aries all the way through Pisces. After I cut the deck sequentially, highest and clearest answer is Aries all the way through Pisces. Aries. Okay, got it. All right, here we go. Aries through Pisces, 4 through 6. Love, love only, please. And there it is. Okay. Okay. Aries, you have the 6 of coin. Nice. That's a nice energy. And the Ace of Pentacles. So you're feeling very stable about some sort of offer or just something going on here. Oh, Page of Cups. Okay. And the Death card. I like it. Okay. So, I mean, Death card, it sounds a little scary, but I think it's good because I feel like this person finally like kind of wants to move forward. The only thing is, it's like, it's a Page of Cups that they're offering. Okay. So it's love related. Okay. But you're offering the Ace of Pentacles. So, but the thing is, they're getting there because the Death card is here. So I feel like things are transforming for them. Like something maybe needed to end. They needed to get out of something or, maybe a previous entanglement or something like that. But it seems like now, like you're starting to see the possibility of this and stability. You're getting visions of of stability and all that sort of thing, which is okay. I say, keep it there because I believe you're being very balanced about and realistic about the situation. So I think that's good. And I think the other person is definitely interested in you, Aries. Okay. So, and they probably, I can't tell who made the first move actually, but you guys are both like receiving this offer. You guys, one of you is handing Aries most likely because that's where it was this more larger scope of things, and the other person is returning it, going, okay, but in a flirty kind of fun kind of way. But this really does have potential with the Death card here. I feel like you guys you have a turning point. Okay. Oh, you know what? I should do little signs. I was going to do that. Oh, shoot. Although I don't have time to write them all out. So I'll just kind of, if somebody wants to help timestamp, I'll just kind of hold up this piece of paper that will be like the next sign. And I didn't think about doing that beforehand. I should have just written it really large with the word on it, but okay. Taurus. Taurus, you have the 2 of Swords. All right. And the 7 of Swords. Okay, so probably trying to figure out if you have the courage for something or if you should give up on something or stay with it. And the other person has Queen of Wands and 7 of Swords, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius or a fire sign. I don't know, Taurus, I think like right now with the 2 of Swords and the 7 of Wands, that it's just sort of like, actually I think in this sense it is kind of about making a choice. Because I don't always go with that with the 2 of Swords, but for this one, I feel like it is that you really are sort of getting to that crossword. You're really getting to that crossword puzzle in the next couple days. You're really getting into that crossroads moment where, like, you want to keep fighting for this, but you're starting to question if you should. Okay. I'll pull you guys an advice card because I mean the 7 of Wands could mean just stay the course and have the courage. That there may be something that maybe if you're lacking in a little self-esteem about yourself or about the situation in general, this could be saying have some courage, stay on top of things, it'll work out, that sort of deal. But the problem is that I don't like is the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Swords are looking away from you. Like they're not looking towards you. So they're looking a different direction. So that makes me a little bit nervous. Let me see. Actually, let me put one card on each. Oh, shit, I just shuffled. Damn it. I'm going to have to reshuffle. Okay, but that's all right. We'll just reshuffle for the rest. I hate it when I do that. One card for Taurus, please, on their end, and one card on this other person they are dealing with. Okay. Yeah, Knight of Wands, but I feel like you want to go the other direction. Like, I feel like you want action, like with this person, but you're debating whether or not you should just like, you know, move on or if you should. So it's just saying the same thing. It's just clarifying the same thing. Could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this person or you could just be really in your head right now. And let's see, the other person. Yeah, the other person has the Eight of Coins, so they, and again, turned away from you. They're back. They're facing the other way. So they're probably like really involved in working on themselves right now, especially with the Queen of Wands there, because the Queen of Wands is very active in taking care of things and themselves, not in a selfish, egoistic way, but it's just that they need to, like they have a lot of things to do and they're really focused on themselves and how to make themselves a better person, or it could even be just physical, like they're maybe trying to improve their physical appearance, you know, it's all those types of things, inward, outward, all that. And with the Eight of Coin, they could really be buried in work right now, or just really concentrated on something that means a lot to them, that they are studying or working on. They have the Fool card at the bottom of the deck, but so there's definitely like a sense of adventure to this person. I just would be cautious that it's towards you. You know, I don't know. I get the sense this because all three cards are looking the other way right now, at least anyway, for this next couple days. And I feel like you are have been really balanced with this situation and tried to be very patient with this situation, but I think you're losing ground, and you know, you just sort of want to do something else. Okay, so Observer fell out of the deck. So, you know, the other thing too, if this is about courage, because, you know, sometimes the Seven of Wands can be about having the courage to do something or to stand up for yourself or to have the guts to ask this person out, whatever it may be. But with the Observer here, I feel like you're just watching. Like you're just watching for things to kind of, you know, see, you're keeping an eye on them is what I think. That's kind of deal. So I'm not really getting an advice card for you guys, and especially because, I mean, it's really your choice. I mean, either stand your ground and continue this, or pony away, you know, ride away. And you know, it's just going to be your choice. New Moon is featured twice in the cards. I have a new moon here, and I have a new moon here. So I'm not sure. Let's see. Sorry, I know this is long. Whoops. Oh, shit. There goes my strawberry rhubarb soda. Trader Joe's. Yes. Not even kidding. It's like the best flavor ever. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Sorry, this is taking so long. What's the date today? 6th. Ooh, okay. I think... Don't quote me on that, but I think we might be entering, well, the moon's in Taurus right now, so that's really interesting. So I think it's, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm just like discombobulated today, but in a good way. So I think I'm not sure if it's a new moon or not, so you can double check that. Okay, now I need to reshuffle for everybody. Sorry. Okay. So let's see. What are we on now? Are we on Gemini? Yes. Okay. So let me reshuffle again, everybody. Gemini. How's Gemini doing? Gemini. Okay, this is Gemini all the way through Pisces, please. After I cut the deck in sequential order, Gemini all the way through Pisces. Same layout, same spread, highest and clearest messages for Gemini through Pisces. Okay. Okay, Gemini. Gemini. Okay. Ooh, Gemini has the High Priestess and the Tower. Oh, no shit. What up, Gemini? Okay. The Four of Coin and the Fool card. Wow. Huh. Okay, so those are some pretty dang heavy cards for Gemini. All right. That is some stuff going on in the next couple days here. So I think, let's see. I mean, I'm going to put some other cards on this, but let me get my other deck so I don't have to shuffle again. I think that, I think there's a couple things. This could be a little less mild than it appears, and it could just be, because it is daily energy, sometimes it's not that extreme. It could just be that your intuition is leading you to a place of, my God, this has to change. You know, that could be with the Tower. It's like, you can't keep doing whatever this is that you're doing, you know, anymore, whether it's a rut or in this relationship, you know, whatever it is, it's like your intuition is telling you that things need to, like, you have to dramatically change them. You know, that's kind of what I feel this is about. The person you're dealing with, though, has a very odd energy as well, because they have the Four of Coin and the Fool card, two cards that don't really mix too well. So I feel like this person's just like really holding on, really guarded against any type of new thinking, new adventure, new anything. Yeah, again, similar energy. Because I got the Hierophant, which is similar to me to the Four of Coin, and the Ace of Wands, which is similar to the Fool card. So it's just reconfirming that. So I feel like this is a marriage. I feel like there's there's something happening with you that is pretty extreme, or like externally. Actually, I think it's both, internally and externally. And this person just isn't really, they don't know how to have like a new start or an adventure or do something different than the norm. So let me put one card on you guys, Gemini. Okay, and you have Mother Earth, which is the nurturer, which is the mother card, which is the wife card. But this in this deck though, it's very much about blossoming and growing and all those types of things. And I just don't see the other person really doing that. You have the Hanged Man. So I think ultimately, like, I feel like there's this explosion, like this volcano inside that, like, I don't think it's exterior. I mean, for some of you, it could have maybe something literally to do with your mother, possibly, you know, but not really. Like, I don't see anything bad. Like, in other words, like, I don't see like you know, something bad because of this Fool card and Ace of Fire that your partner is dealing with. But I think it's to me like there's this like something brewing inside of you, and your intuition is just like screaming at you. But ultimately, you're the wife, you're the mom, you're the this, you're the that, and it's like you might not possibly, you know, you might be trying to bury that side. So let me pull you guys one card. But I think there definitely you might feel a little odd these next couple days, like not very Gemini-ish. This is more like Scorpio energy, or, you know, like very or Aquarian, almost Aquarian type energy. Gemini advice card, please. See how nice I am? I say please. Please. Okay, so you have the card Chop Wood. So and round at the bottom. Okay, so Chop Wood to me is it's like that I don't know, there was a book like a top seller a while ago, something about like chop wood, carry water, or something like that. I never read it, sorry, but it's I get the gist. So it's you know, there's a broom here. There's something that needs to be cleaned up, you know, swept up. There needs to be tasks that need to be attended to. You know, and whatever this is, like if this is something like fairly big that comes in, for some of you, it may be, For some of you, like I said, I feel like it's an internal type thing, but for others of you, there might be something exterior that happens. Okay. And it could have something to do possibly with your stability, with your home, something like that. It could be some sort of exciting new start, a move, it could be a move, but there's, with the chop wood card, I feel like there's a lot of little things that need to be attended to and not to like let those go. It's the little things sometimes that once we knock out the little things, it's very satisfying and we get things done. Otherwise, I feel like you might be in some kind of like cycle where like if these things don't get done, they're just going to keep coming around and around and around and kind of haunt you kind of thing, right? And you have the card of Yang underneath the deck too, which is masculine energy. So it's getting things done, that like action. So, okay, interesting read for Geminis there. Let's see. All right, these cards go over here, not in the strawberry rhubarb soda. And these cards go here, and those go here. Okay, Gemini. Cancers. Cancers have Ace of Cups. My gosh. And Two of Wands. Okay. Four of Cups and Page of Pentacles. Okay, all right. So, ooh, I like this. And it adds up to a 6, which is really nice. So I like that. It looks like you're headed towards balance, but looks like it might have been a little bit of a journey. Okay, so with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Wands, Cancer, I feel like you have like a lot of interest in someone, and it's sincere and, I mean, I might dare say love, but, because it is the Ace of Cups, but this is sort of like just a couple day reading and stuff. So, I mean, but it's definitely the prospects are there. Okay, there's a lot of emotion, towards this person, a lot of sincerity. And with the Two of Wands too, I think that like you can kind of see the big picture with this person, even if they're not there yet, because they're not, but that's okay. I mean, there's a start here. So, I feel like you're like kind of like you see the big picture and you're sort of anxious for them to see that also, but at the same time, you're also being very calm, you're not pushing anything. You're not, overly exaggerating things or anything like that. Now the other person, here's your cup being handed, right? And they're sort of like, okay, to me, this is usually someone who is very focused on something from the past, usually some sort of third-party situation or something that used to be like the good times for them. So they could be thinking about like a past partner or something like that. And the thing is, like, they're thinking about, oh, what a great time that was with that person and all that, which honestly, I don't know why we do that to ourselves, because if you really think about things, it's like half the time it's really not that great. It's just like there's just certain things that you're just going to dwell on and make larger than they really are. And that kind of seems like what this person is doing. And here you are handing you your, the cup and this cup, and they're just kind of not noticing it, right? But the thing is, or you know what? Actually, let me double check this. Because I think they will. They have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like they will kind of eventually notice this, but I just noticed something interesting here. So hold on. One card for Cancer. Okay, all right. And one card for this person towards Cancer. Okay, all right. So yeah, I think they do notice. So they do notice you. I just don't think it's on the level yet that you want them to be. All right, because I pulled the Page of Wands. Okay, so you have the Five of Wands. So I think this has been a bit of a struggle for you. And it may be because you might. That's what I was like kind of noticing here. I was wondering if maybe you had other options, like if you finally made a decision like who to give your cup to. That could be because you might have had like a couple of people and it might have been like a struggle to kind of make this decision. Okay, that's possible. And kind of the same thing with this person. I almost feel like they might have two people as well. But you know, the Page of Pentacles is, I believe, for you because I clarified it with Page of Wands. So there's definitely communication coming from this person. The only thing that made me a little nervous too is, you know, their back, the way I'm looking at it, their back is turned away from you. And you are very involved in that cup. Your back is away from them too. So one more advice. I will give you guys an advice card. I mean, the thing is, I do see like interaction here, you know, so I will say that there's interaction, whether or not, I mean, they're not here, you know, not at this point, but I do see interaction. So who knows, you know, that may grow in a little bit. Cancer, please. Okay, a change in the wind. All right, well, that matches up with this because, oh, mending is at the bottom. Okay, nice. Clean it up is there also, and then the fates. So I do see that, actually, a change in the wind. That's kind of what I first was going with, but then I kind of doubted myself a little bit when I saw that he was turned away. But, you know, I do think that because this is sort of like, oh, I don't know, you know, I see your cup, but I don't know if I want it, you know, that sort of thing. And then this is more of like an acceptance or an exchange or something like that. And with the Page of Wands, communication. So I do think there will be changes afoot. You do have the card of mending. So if there was some sort of thing going on here, you know, there's definitely some relationships, you know, something being mended here. And the card of clean it up is also here. So there may be some aspects of things that need to be kind of wrangled yet. Okay. And then you do have the fates. So I believe, you know, this is fate, you know, whatever, however this turns out, it is a karmic and fated type situation. Okay. So that is for Cancer. Okay. Leo. Oh, I forgot to hold up. It's the Wheel of Fortune. I forgot to hold up the little thing. All right. So Leo, all right. Leo has Wheel of Fortune, the Death card, the Six of Coin, and the Magician. Okay. So I really like the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card. This is really nice energy. So this is, you know, things definitely turning and cranking. And Leo, you guys have had some like really heavy cards lately. So, and not heavy in a bad way, like heavy, you know, just serious. Okay. And this is a little bit more of that, but with the Wheel of Fortune, it gives it more of a lighter appeal. So I do like that. It just, something is definitely changing here. This is, I mean, couldn't be more clearer, you know, the start of a new cycle, because we have the Death card here, right? So the thing is that the cycle's already started. So it might have taken you like a little while to actually, feel the death or the ending or whatever it may be, you know, to transform and move on and move, you know, forward. What you're moving forward to, and this is good because you guys, you know, this is what I like when I see in the readings is when things are facing each other. Okay. So it's like meeting, and this is a really good card because it's a 6. Okay. So the other person you're dealing with, they have a very, you know, balanced energy and so forth. But with the Magician too, there's a lot of, there's a lot of will going on here though. Oh, can't pick up that deck. Oh, and it got in the strawberry rhubarb. I can feel it. Oh, darn. The strawberry rhubarb soda I spilled a minute ago. I can feel, yeah, dang it. My cards are a little damp. All right, hold on. I mean, the Magician, the only thing I'm checking on in that is because not the Hanged Man and the Magician just tossed over, is because sometimes the Magician can be like a little bit manipulating or something like that, but it could just be that they have like this strong desire. Oh my God, again, Hanged Man and Magician or the Magus or whatever it's called. That's funny. So, all right, let's look at the Magician then, obviously. Cards have a nice color theme, though. I like it. All right. Magician. Oh, cards don't get wet from strawberry soda. Yep, they're sticking. Sorry, hang on. This is like the weirdest reading today. It's just like, all these crazy interruptions. Wow, I really nailed that one. Stamp. Oops. Oh my God. I'm serious. I'm like so like clumsy today. I don't understand. It's like I'm not usually that way. And like everything is just like okay. All right, here we go. Actually, let me pull that card over that way. Magician for Leo, who they are dealing with. Why is a magician here? Okay. Oh, okay. Two of water, sacred cord. So, and karma at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Knight of Swords and resurrection. So, all right. So I don't feel it is, because I just want to make sure it wasn't too, like a little bit of a manipulating energy or anything like that. We have the Two of Cups here, sacred cord. So I do feel like you are like, something's changed and you're like going towards this person. They have the Two of Cups and you have a new cycle starting. So, I'm not sure if you have like the Two of Cups or whichever, but you are, but the other person does. So the other person is sincere, Leo. Leo has the karma card. Interesting. All right. So which is justice, I believe, in this deck. Is that right? Yeah, it's justice. So, that's really nice because, good balance. So interesting. All right, cool. Nope, these go over here. Stay away from the strawberry rhubarb soda. Okay, there we go. All right, Leo. Virgo. Virgo, you have the Hierophant and the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Coin and the Knight of Cups. Okay. So you each have tens, both of you, okay? So and you both have cards of like stability. So Virgo, like you have the Hierophant, which to me is stability, it's tradition, it's marriage, it's doing things in a very traditional manner, that sort of deal. And they have the Ten of Coin, which is a similar energy to me. It is typically like a marriage or stability or, very grounded relationship. But you have the Ten of Swords and they have the Knight of Cups. So, I mean, it is just daily energy. So, I mean, the Ten of Swords might not necessarily mean like the marriage is over, or anything like that. I mean, you might be feeling that way though, is what I'm thinking, just over the next couple days. It just seems like there's something of completion here because you have there's like tens, like you each have tens and they're headed the other way with the Knight of, well, if only. Let's see, Knight of Cups. Let's see. All right. All right, let's see here. Virgo. What's Virgo, Hierophant, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so I pulled the card the Emperor for Virgo for clarifying the Ten of Swords. So, which again is another card of stability. So, and sometimes like a marriage card to me. So, you could be dealing with an Aries, or it could just be that with the Hierophant here and the Emperor, like maybe things just seem like a little bit too stuck in tradition for you, or too controlling, or just too overwhelming, from your partner. But I don't know. I get I don't know, strange something's going on here. So, Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and let's see. Well. Okay, Father Fire and Three of Coin just fell out. With Two of Swords, Three of Cups. Okay, that's why I'm wondering if there's like maybe if there might be a little hint of a third party situation here, and that's why like you're done. Like maybe you might have found out something like that because the Knight of Cups is headed like away, like from. It's not like being offered towards you. So, but it could be an apology of some sort. That's possible. It's insight. Okay. So the other person has insight and clarity about a situation. Okay. It's the Seven of Cups. Okay. And the High Priestess is at the bottom of the deck, and Ace of Wands and Mother Earth. All right. And the Ten of Fire, and the Ten of Earth, and which is the Great Work. All right. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well. All right. We'll see. All right. So, it definitely seems like something here is, it could just be a matter of, like I said, you just feel like maybe somebody's being overbearing or over controlling the next couple days in this relationship, and you're just sort of exhausted with it and done. Okay. And I mean, on the positive side, this could just mean that this is some sort of apology, from your significant other in like a little bit. I don't think it would be like it could be in the next couple days, but maybe more like in the week, sometime within the week, because they've had insight, perhaps, like on something, and or maybe you've communicated well with them, and then they apologize and there's some sort of insight into the situation. That could be too. Or it could be that this is literally, I mean, for some of you, this could be the end of something that just it was too, it didn't suit, it was too powerful, too something, and it just didn't suit your ways. Or maybe you, Virgo, are too traditional. That could be too. And it could be that the other person is had some insight about something else, and they're kind of moving on. So it can be many of those things. All right. So let's see. Yes. All right. Libra. Okay. So brilliant of me to hold up a blank piece of paper. All right. Let's see. Actually, it kind of works out because at least kind of around the time, so I can kind of hold it up here. And next time I will have like the name of the signs on here. Okay. Libra. The Star card. Very nice. And the Emperor. Okay, so if Libra, if you are dealing with a Virgo, you might want to watch that one. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Ten of Cups and King of Swords. Okay. So the Star card and the Emperor. All right. So Libra. I like it, actually. I think this is good. So it's probably not, you're probably not dealing with, never mind with the Virgo read. Well, possibly. All right. So with the Star card, let's see. I think it's just, because you have the King here too. So you guys are both like on top of something, doing very well. So the way I look at this, I think this is more about like you are just like super happy about either you've met someone that's like really, just kind of all your dreams come true kind of person, or it's if you guys like are already, in a relationship, then I just feel like it's like you have like there's a lot of control with the situation, a lot of stability with you guys, like for the next few days, and maybe lasting a little bit longer too with that Star card here. That there's some sort of something that's happened that has been sort of like a blessing in a way towards your stability or towards how you treat each other. This feels like things are kind of back on board, that kind of deal. I really like it. If it's a new person, like I said, I think that you have, like, you both see each other with very high hopes, for this. This has like a lot of potential. So the other person, and even though the King of Swords is here, because I don't feel like the King of Swords is like cutting anybody out or anything like that. With the Ten of Cups, because the King of Swords can sometimes be like kind of cold, kind of distant, and all of that kind of stuff. I mean, typically this is not the way I would read this, okay? But I feel like this energy like just really matches well, like the colors and everything. So I don't feel like it's somebody who wants to leave. And you have the Star card, so I don't know. I think that this is like you guys are just kicking ass, when it comes to like some sort of family situation or something about your stability. I feel like you guys are both like taking control. You're facing your issues head on, and dealing with them, and or you have done that and now you're reaping the reward from that in some way. Maybe you're just you've reached a new level, a stability, or and you've been in the hole for a while, or something like that. But I really like it. I think it's really strong. I think you guys are both like really just kind of kick ass right now. So, and I feel like that's going to last a little while too. I don't think it's like temporary energy. Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Uh-oh. Scorpio be pissed. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with that. Oh, the Two of Coin and the Five of Cups. Okay. Wow. So Scorpio, wow. I have pity for whoever's on the other side of this. Okay. Five of Swords and Knight of Swords. Very wow. And look at those storm clouds. My gosh. It's like they match up, totally. So this is definitely something. And I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. It's just I laugh because I've seen Scorpios in this mode, and man, it's a wow. Yeah. So well, you're definitely angry, mad, something. Or, I mean, on the rare, whatever, you could be kind of racing to someone's like rescue. You could feel very, because I've seen this side too. I mean, there is no one more mama bear protective, than a Scorpio when they see something very wronged. Okay. So it could be too that you are charging in to someone's rescue or defense. Okay. But you are, I mean, but you're really charging in for their defense. So that's possible too. Let's see. But I feel like it's that you're angry because the person you're dealing with, your partner, they've got the Two of Coin and they have the Five of Cups. So I feel like they are very upset. They're very emotional right now, very upset about something. Possibly third party with the Three of Cups spilled like that, but I don't sense it's third party so much. Let's see. Scorpio. Okay. Interesting. All right. So it is the Father of Earth. And the Chariot is at the bottom, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Karma card, and the Two of Cups. Okay. So. All right. Are you protecting or are you pissed? Let's see. What are you doing, Knight of Swords? Okay, the Knight of Swords is a power shield card with the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is it's a little complicated. I can't tell if you're pissed or you're being protective over someone. Because I see love here. I mean, there's Five of Coin, the Sun, Ten of Swords. Well, I don't know. I mean, you got a mixed bag of cards here. So I feel like it's going to be something. Like there's some issue, there's some trouble. Or, like I said, a very rare case, you might just be like very protective over someone and like defending them. Let's see what your other person has going on here. Let's see. Okay, they have King of Swords, Father Wind. Okay, and the Chariot. And King of Cups and the Universe. Okay. The Struggle. Five of Cups. Okay. All right. So, all right. So that could be it. Okay. That makes sense. All right. So with the King of Swords kind of coming out here, this is like, to me, it's like taking the bull by the horns kind of card, right? So it could be that there was some sort of choice or something that your significant other, or if it's not like a total partner, this could be something like you were interested in or something like that. And the choice, might not please you. That could be. And, I mean, I don't, I mean, hopefully, I mean, like I very, I'm Scorpio. I very rarely, I mean, it would take so much to get into this type of energy. All right. I mean, I've done it, I've been in this energy like twice in my life, but I have seen other Scorpios get into this energy and it's like, it's frightening. Okay. So that's the only thing, if you tend to be like that kind of Scorpio that like really kind of flies off the handle, I'd just say maybe be a little forewarned here. Cause I mean, there might be some disappointing news. Or it could just be too, again, that your significant other is disappointed and something has happened. Maybe they got fired. That could be, and like you're pissed, and maybe you're pissed at them or you're pissed at the company for doing this because you do have power shield here. So I do feel like almost there is like this element of like defending, this person for some reason. So that could be too. I don't know. There's something going on here. It just seems like you are like springing into action or anger in this situation. So just be careful. I'll pull you guys an advice card, but it looks like a little something. All right. Let's see. This one can go there. Yep. Okay. Advice card for Scorpios, please. Advice card for Scorpios. Oh, my battery. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. My battery signal came on. Okay. Advice for Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay. Observer. Okay. So you have the card Observer, and Message in a Bottle is at the bottom of the deck. So, observing the moon. So moon is typically kind of secrets, things like that. Oh, is he upside down? No. Okay. I thought the moon was upside down. That was weird looking. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4, stability. I don't know. I don't get too much from that. Let's see. I'll read the thing because I don't really know. I mean, to me, it looks like maybe the advice is to just stand by and be an observer in this situation rather than get too involved. That could be, let's see, number 49. I'll read it real quick. Let's see, 49. 45. Oh, geez. Okay. So the essential meaning is perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. Okay. The relationship message is sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of an unresolved past experience dubbed over your conversation. Take time out before you react. Take time out before you react, okay? I think that's why I'm reading this, all right? It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust that you can come together. Take to higher ground now and cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself, in others, and in the landscape. You will find things much improved sooner than you know. Okay, so there we go. I think I think there's a message coming, and it's sort of like you may interpret it in the wrong way. Okay, and I feel like whoever it is, the message is probably coming from the person that you are dealing with, and like they're kind of upset or sad, or they're trying to share something emotionally with you, but it's like you may take it the wrong way. So before reacting quickly and just like off the cuff, really take some time, think about like really what is being said, look at it from different angles, stuff like that, and before you react is what I would say. All right, let's see, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have your card. Are you in love with yourself, Sagittarius? Well, I would be too if I were a Sagittarius. I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay, 3 of Wands, 6 of Swords, and 9 of Cups. All right, Sagittarius looks like they're taking a trip, or somebody's coming to visit them, or something's going on like that. Because with the Temperance card and the 3 of Wands, I mean, it is your card, okay, But it also is a card that kind of means patience, and things are working for you. You know, it's they definitely are coming to into existence for you, but it does ask for you to be just a little bit patient with the situation. Temper yourself. You know, don't be seeing this huge big picture quite yet. You know, just be patient with how things unfold. Okay. I believe the other person is coming towards you, is what I feel like literally. Like I think there's a distance between you guys, and they're actually coming to visit you, or you are coming to visit them. Or there's something here that's closing the gap of distance, whether that's metaphoric or logistically. And with the Nine of Cups, I feel like they really want to see Sagittarius. That's what I'm thinking. You know, it's pretty cool. And oh yeah, that's really cool too, because their cards are 6 and 9. So there's balance here, and that's what temperance is about, balance. Okay. So this is like kind of this is going to bring them balance as well. And that's why I feel like it is important for you to have good balance in your emotions and everything. It's okay to expect, or not okay to expect, like, oh, it's okay. I didn't mean like that, but I mean, what I mean is like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with, like, you know, wanting great things to happen and a big picture and all that, but like, just kind of be temperate with things. Let things unfold as they do. Okay, don't no need to push like a whole bunch of things all at once. You know, let's just see how this kind of plays out. Right now, it's in a beautiful kind of energy. All right, so that looks really nice. Sagittarius, Capricorn. Yep, Capricorn. Right? Yes, Capricorn. You have the Lover's card. You have the Nine of Coin, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so the Lover's card and Nine of Coin. All right, I actually like it. All right, so I mean, definitely someone has, you know, has gotten your attention. I think the Nine of Coin is you. I'm pretty sure. So I just feel like right now things seem kind of magical. You know, that's kind of the sense that I'm getting from these two cards. So on your side, it's just sort of like, and I think you're happy because there's a lot of yellow in here, and it just feels bright and magical. That's kind of the way I see this. So I don't know. I feel like you've met some sort of connection that you are really digging. All right. So their cards, they have the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So it definitely, like, if you're involved with a Sagittarius, you know, it seemed, because I just did theirs, and they had like sort of a travel element of meeting up kind of vibe. And I almost feel like that's what this is too, but I'm not sure, because this person could be married. That's the only thing. Queen of Pentacles. But you guys are both facing each other, so I mean, the Eight of Wands can just be communication, but it can also be, you know, Cupid's arrows, all those kinds of good things. Clarity. So you have the Six of Swords. Okay, all right, and so Sagittarius had that too, the Six of Swords. So I think, you know, this might be, if this is a Capricorn Sagittarius thing, you guys are kind of matching up in that sense. I also think that you guys both like are like really stable people. So like in all way, like in emotions, in like stability wise, you know, all those types of things, like materially even. Just I get that sense. And I think like if you're a male Capricorn watching this, the person you're interested in, I feel like they are very with the Queen of Pentacles here, if they're not married, I do feel like they have like a lot of nurturing qualities, but it's a very quiet way. All right. So I feel like it's a good match. It feels kind of magical. There might be some actual travel involved here with the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands. And there's clarity on the side of the person that you are dealing with. You also have, oh yeah, Page of Cups at the bottom here too. And Page of Coin. Oh, and Page of Fire. And Wheel of Fortune and Karma. Okay, and two of water, sacred cord. Okay, so yeah, definitely, man, that seems to be you have 3 pages here, so there's a lot of communication going on. This person has clarity now. There's just a ton of pages here, you know, which like news of new things, new offers, new this, new that, and the Wheel of Fortune. Again, another movement card. I feel like you guys are like what I told Sagittarius is it, you know, if it's not literally getting together to go see each other or going somewhere to spend time together, then it's like metaphorical closing the distance. Okay, so really really nice cards for you guys. Let's see, Capricorn. Are we on Aquarius? Yep, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. You have the 7 of coin and the World card and the 10 of wands and the 5 of coin. All right. Oh, Aquarius. Let's see. All right. So it's a little. It's not the best reading, guys, but I mean it is and it isn't. So it's just with the 7 of coin and the World card. Well, because the thing is, who you're dealing with, they have the 10 of swords and the 5 of coin. So there's definitely separation in this. There's distance. There's possible like rejection. You know, the 10 of wands. It's an end of a cycle. So and you have the World card here. So this is like an end of a cycle, really. So like if you are an Aquarius and you're kind of going through like a breakup kind of thing or something like that, or you have been, you know, maybe over this past like week or so, it to me it has really like a finality final type of vibe. Okay, especially you know on this side, but on your side even more. Like I feel like the good thing about yours is like this feels like closure, but then like with the starting over of a brand new cycle. Whereas this person, it's just out and out like exhaustion kind of done. So their new cycle might not have started yet, okay? But I feel like yours is getting ready to start because you have the World card. So that's like a complete, okay? They have the 10 of wands. So it's like complete, but it's, you know, there's still like this sort of like darkness with it or something like that. So they're probably getting close to their new cycle yet, but they're kind of not there yet. But with the 7 of coin too, I feel like maybe you put a lot of effort into this, but it's to me it's like you're just sort of exhausted putting that effort into it, and then now you have the World card, which is something like nice and new, fresh, fresh start kind of coming in, and it's also like a worldliness of like experience and knowledge and things like that may come to you. So it might be like a sort of a even though it's a hard experience, it might be sort of like an enlightening experience, you know, for the next few days or so. It's like acknowledgement, you know, like you have acknowledgement of this, that you are in a new cycle and it's starting new and you're starting to see like the light of that, okay, in like a worldly way. So yeah, all right. Well, yeah, I'll pull one more card on the let's see, Aquarius. Okay. So you have the Hanged Man and the Magician at the bottom of the deck, and the Devil. So here's the thing. So for Aquarians, so with the Hanged Man isn't letting in that new cycle. Okay, and this is still putting work into something. So just be careful that you're not still putting work into something that is definitely like gone. It's like there's no nothing, you know, I don't, I'm trying to put it nicely, you know, but like in a caring way, because I don't, but on the other hand, it's a little bit of a hit over the head too, because this is like still kind of wanting to put effort into something, but the World card is trying to say, you know, look at this beautiful new start you can have. And the Hanged Man is saying, oh no, I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I want to stay here in limbo. And you know, what was the card that was it was like the devil card or something, I think it was, which is still unhealthy attachment to, you know, this person possibly. So, but the world card is urging you to move forward and start your new cycle, because it's like, it's giving you like, it's a very beautiful card. This is completion. It's the end of the tarot deck. It's completion. And where do you start after the end of the tarot deck? You know, it's a circle. You start back at the Fool card, which is a clean slate and a new adventure. Okay. So, but you won't get there if you just stay in limbo and contemplate like the Devil card connection person. Okay. So, so it feels like it's this wants to come through, you know, definitely. And for some of you, it will, you know, and so, okay, let's see, Aquarius, Pisces. Pisces, you have the Chariot card, the Nine of Swords, oh, Pisces. The other person has Nine of Wands and the Sun card. Okay. So you guys, you guys are a perfect match. I'll give you that. Because it's like you have the Chariot card and they have the Sun card. These are two cards of like victory or just, you know, they're very bright, good, positive cards, right? And then you both also have like this stress and these, you know, oh my God, this hysterical. Okay. So the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands. But here's what I do like. I will say this. All right. Because the thing is, you guys are facing each other. So you both have nines. Nines to me are like conclusions. They're like endings. They're in tarot, the 10 is, but the numerology 9 is pretty much things about closure. And it looks like you two are both facing each other, even though this one's a little bit like guarded still, but still you guys, and this one's hiding their face, but you guys still are facing each other. You're turned towards each other. So one of you has like major like guarding themselves energy, okay, and the other of you has like, oh my God, you know, this is so stressful kind of energy, sort of like just anxiety and things like that. So, but to me, it looks like you guys are actually kind of oddly somehow that matches for you guys, and I think that together, if you can get this on board, you guys, like whoever you're dealing with, like if you can kind of open up, like whoever's guarded needs to be like, stop being guarded. Whoever is not facing things or something like that needs to uncover their eyes, but like with each other. Like I feel like there's healing between you both, but you have to have the courage and you have to have the will to want to be reborn into something better, you know? So, and I feel like if you just talk about things or you just communicate about things, not in a like droning on and on AA sharing kind of way, right? And no offense to AA, I think it's a fantastic program, quite frankly, but let's face it, you know, if you've ever been to an AA meeting, you know, I mean, they, you know, I get it, you know, I mean, again, I'm not dissing it whatsoever. I think it's a fantastic program. But let's, you know, I mean, it's cool to hear somebody share and stuff like that. But if they're like, they've been in the program for, oh, I don't know, 30 years, and they're still up there like whining for like an hour and a half, it's like, you know, that can get a little annoying, right? So, you know, and I'm not in the, I've had friends who are, so, you know, I've joined them out of support, but, and I did, you know, mostly I find them fascinating. But anyway, so shoot self in foot. Sorry. Okay. But what I'm saying though is like, you know, not in a droning kind of way or like a, you know, oh my God, I can't believe this always happens to me. And, you know, not in those kinds of ways, but if you can legitimately find what each other needs, because I feel like you both have this strength. And if you can legitimately find what that is that you both need, from each other, like it's going to be a real sense of victory for both of you, and can really like, this can triumph, you know, it's really, really good cards, quite frankly. So, all right. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. The longest reading ever. And I forgot to hold up my signs occasionally. So sorry. I will get this on board eventually. Let's see. Ha, we have the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. All right. Interesting. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you back in a couple days, and we will continue this and see how we all developed from all of these good things. All right. See you guys soon. Bye.